All right, so to access your account settings and profile, just go ahead and click the user menu over here. And here are the settings. Let's go there first. Your first name, last name is here. You can only change it once. You can change your profile picture over here. The URL for your profile is here, and you can only change it after 90 contributions, which means 90 posts or comments, and when you have 30 followers and have been in Skool for 90 days. That's not easy to do, but that's pretty cool because there's a lot of handles available. There's no such situation where people are just kind of creating accounts just to snatch up all the cool handles. Your bio is here, the location, my bridges, characteristic profile, your personal profile. If you're into that, you can post that. Your social links. Now, this is pretty cool. I didn't see this before because I just didn't notice where you can access those links, but I'll show you in a moment. So I added one just for that. Membership visibility. This is if you don't want other people to see the groups you are in, you can switch this on or off because you do have a public profile in Skool. Now let's go to account over here where you can change the email address, time zone, and you can log out from all other devices, actually log out everywhere. So this is a pretty cool privacy feature. Your password, pretty self-explanatory. Notifications, so you can, when somebody follows you, you can be notified by email. That's by default, or you can switch that off if you don't want to see that. Probably if you have thousands of people joining your community, maybe you want to have that turned off at the beginning. When I earn money from referrals, you can notify by email or don't notify. And then you have the specific notifications for each group separately. So if you click change, you'll see the notifications for that group. And I usually like to turn off post likes. So don't notify me when people like something. Okay, so you can save it and go into another group and do the same thing. Then you have your chat over here where you can turn off the notifications for the sound that goes off when someone messages you and the email notifications, but you're not going to be notified by email if you're online. So I usually keep this on. Then who can message me? If you don't want people cold messaging you, well, you can turn off messages for specific groups. This is especially useful for free groups where you have thousands of people and where people might be messaging you out of the blue. And if you don't like that, then you can just switch that off here. Blocked users, you can actually block users, but you can only block them if they message you over here. At least that's what I have figured out. So here is someone messaging me messaging me, and then these three dots, you can view the profile here or block that person, and then you'll see the person right over here. Then you have your communities. You can have the settings for each one of these communities are here. You can pin it to the left sidebar over here if you have more than one community and you want to easily switch between them. And if you click membership, it takes you to the settings of that specific community where you can leave, set the notification settings for that community, the chat settings for that community, and invite people to that community. To access this place, you can also just click settings over here. But if you want to go to see all the communities like we were doing just a moment ago, like I said, it's in the settings and it's in the communities here. Then the referrals, this is what I was talking about in terms of the notifications earlier on. Note that this means that if you copy this link and send it to someone and someone creates their own Skool community on the Skool platform, you're going to get 40% for that, and you're going to get a notification, which you probably want to do, which you want to leave on here in the notifications area. The payment methods, you can just add more credit cards, change one to the other. This is a demo account, so I don't have any. The payment history is here. You'll see the payments from different types of schools. If you're subscribed to more than one school, you can customize the invoice, which is pretty cool. Add your tax ID, address, and name. And don't worry if you didn't do this before. If you add this later or change it later, you will see the changes in all the past invoices too. And the theme is over here. The light theme is by default dark, looks like this. Let's go back, save. And now let me show you your public profile, which is right over here. You can see all the contributions from different groups. If you switch between these, of course, I don't see any here because this is a demo account. You can also see posts and comments or just posts. contributions, followers, and following is here. So if I click following, I see who I am following. Only one person right now. I'd have a long list of people that I'm following if I do follow more than one person. And then your followers are here. Looks very similar just with a list of your followers. And here is that link that I didn't see before. This is pretty cool because if you see people you like let's say I like Marcin over here, and if I hover over their name, usually in the post you'll see a little pop-up, but if you click the name, you see their public profile. And here are Marcin's contributions. You can select a group, right? So let's go with toolbox. You can see all of his contributions, all of my contributions. And then if you just want posts, because this is posts and comments, but you can also filter through just posts. Then here are the social links. So if you want to check someone else, there are social links. This is where you look. Before I overlooked this because I thought these were Skools, but they're not. They're the person's social links. Then who I'm following, who that person is following. Again, followers contribution. And that is it. Let's go back to Skool. This is the hovering thing I was talking about earlier on, just so you know. There's the profile, which brings us to that public profile again. We see that we're following the person, and we can chat with that person right over here. That's it. Hope that was useful. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.